Hello friends, and welcome back to Random Hearts, and welcome to the garage. We have shared several times on our channel that we do not wear shoes in our home and some of the reasons why we do not. We've also shared our coat closet that is by our front door. It is a 2x2 closet and the only one on our main level, but it was not practical or even logical to store our coats or shoes in that closet because it was not big enough for one thing, and we do not enter our home through our front door. We actually enter through the back door here or through the main door of the garage. So this is where we have chose to put our coats and shoes. This is all of our coat and shoe storage in our home. We do not have shoes anywhere else. We do have one pair of workout shoes in each of our closets and a pair of slippers and then bowling shoes because we like to go bowling. But this is what we came up with. This was put together, my husband built this about 15 years ago, maybe 16 years ago. We were fairly new to this home at the time, and it was very difficult with 4 people in the house to track down coats and shoes. For a long time, this wall right here had coat hooks and we had shoe storage underneath, but it just was not serving our purpose. So I sketched this out on paper, much like I did the shed cabinetry. I sketched it out, I found some ideas that I wanted to kind of utilize and mesh together, and we came up with this unit. This is a 6-piece unit. There are 3 large pieces that go together. The tops are all separate from the bottoms, and I'll show you here in a minute how we utilize that and what is stored in these cabinets. The entire length of this 3-piece unit on the bottom is approximately 103 inches across. There are 3 sections on the base that we use as a bench. 2 of them are identical. They are these deep drawer sections. They have been split and divided equally down the center so that each person had exactly the same amount of space to store whatever they needed in here. We usually stored backpacks and like sporting equipment, things like that in here. Now it is for my husband's work clothes. But above these, you can see we've got 2 locker sections. They are identical. There is enough room on the bottom so that you can have a trinket box. That's great for keys and sunglasses, things like that. Each cubby or locker is approximately 16 inches across with 3 hooks. Above each locker is a bin or basket that you can put hats, scarves, gloves, whatever you need in, and those can easily be pulled down. Right now, this is my husband's section. Before, it used to be my son and my husband's section. And then in the center here, you'll see we've got a unit for shoes. There are 10 rows of 3, so this can accommodate 30 pairs of shoes, but you'll see that I double up on several of mine so that I can wear more sandals. Then on the other side, there is an identical set of lockers and cubbies. These are all mine now. They used to be my daughter's and mine. And of course, everybody has an equal amount of storage space and the same container, so everybody can hold the same amount of stuff. And again, I have a bin down at the bottom for my trinkety things that don't necessarily always go in my purse. Now, my purse is stored somewhere else. I don't leave it out in the garage, and the same with my husband's wallet. Now, these are very deep drawers, and they do accommodate quite a bit of weight. So they have a very sturdy, heavy-duty drawer glides that are full extension and can accommodate the weight that these can hold. Mine is not holding much, it just hats and some bags. In the center between these 2 drawers, there is an open cubby, and because I have a lot of boots, they did not fit into our shoe storage. So that is where I store approximately 8 pairs of boots. And that is pretty much this storage unit. It is perfectly fitted to us. We do utilize every single space of this wall and even the wall of the unit itself, including the floor around it. Those are miscellaneous boots down at the bottom. And then on top, we've got enough head space so that I can store all of my tall boots. And we just use pool noodles that have been cut up to keep those from flopping over. Now, my husband does have plans to build a unit on the side for all of his work gear, but we might be sharing that in a later video. As many garage floors are not very level, and that is purposeful so that they can slope and drain water, we do have these on adjustable feet. We also have them attached on the back, so the hutches are actually attached in several places, including the wall, for safety, so they cannot fall on anyone. And these have worked perfectly. Now, this was a project that utilized both of our skills, and we are extremely happy with how this turned out. My husband at one point wanted to put together plans for this because we've had several people ask us how this was built. And honestly, it was a lot of trial and error. And when I went to finish this, I was very concerned with how this was going to look in a garage setting. So I did distress this quite a bit. We also put several layers of paint on here, and then I varnished it as well. So it has been a staple in this garage for a lot of years. It is utilized daily, several times a day. And of course, all of our shoes get stored here, all of our coats, all of our outer gear. And this has been a perfect solution for us for our home that we do not wear shoes in. And we also do not have many closets. So if you are in a situation like we were, where you don't have much storage, you can utilize other areas of your home. Think about the most logical place that you come into your home and create a space. It does not have to be an elaborate unit like this. It can be something that hangs on the wall. If we had been a smaller family, we may have been able to utilize the hooks along the wall and a bench of storage for shoes on the bottom. But because we were a larger family at the time, it did not work out for us. And this is what we came up with, and I think this is a perfect solution for our home. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have and it's given you some ideas, let us know by giving us a thumbs up. Give us some nice comments down in the comment section. And if you have any questions about how we did this, we may be able to help you. It's been a lot of years, and of course we have old brains, so they don't remember as well as they used to. And we will try to help you out with how we went about building this. I will also try to get in some dimensions on the description down below, so that if you want to try to build this yourself, you can do that. But these are pretty simple construction. It's just boxes that have some facial trim on them, and that's about it. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider subscribing to the channel, and we hope you have a lovely day wherever you are, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.